So maybe I want this. How's it going? I'm Kismar, and this is Pax Day. We are right in the middle of more buildy stuff. I literally just started this back up like a few seconds after the last episode, so we're very much just continuing on here. Let's see. Oh, wow, that's all the... They must have decreased the fall damage, because normally that would have done significant damage. So we need to put this big fella... Oh, we changed that to a corner, okay. It's cheaper anyway. Giant thing here. There's a bigger flat side. I gotta see which way that's facing. Okay, that is facing the front for sure on that one. And it's facing to the north here. So that needs to change. Like that? Oh, I guess you can't because there's only really one. It's got to be like this. All right. Whatever. Can't mirror it. I'm gonna put some ladders up here so we can reach up higher. Is that gonna... Yeah, that's not gonna crumble on me. Interesting. You can mostly overlap it and get a little more height out of it, but I wonder if that even matters. Probably high enough for now. Okay, so... Guess let's do kind of the same thing on this side that we did on the other side in the last episode, which is put these floors along here. This will still be interesting since this one's slightly different. Come on. Can you get out there? There we go. I think. Yellow. And we can't put that out. Oh, no more. Are you shitting me? We're out of wooden beams already? I just made a whole bunch of them. This is insane how much this shit costs. Like, crazy insane. Oh, maybe I didn't make as many as I thought I did. But still, it's still insane. Alright, I'm gonna pause while I'm making this. Okay. We've got a few more beams now. Are we working over here? I don't even remember. I don't even remember. It's too early in the episode to be forgetting stuff. Okay, so we're gonna need... Yeah, maybe that's what I was gonna do. Figure out where the walls are gonna go across here. We could change these to wooden stairs too, potentially. All right, let's get something going here. Whoa. That's weird. So does that let us put this out? Yes, which means we should be able to, okay. And then don't really need this anymore. Maybe. Can we... There we go. Nah. Shit. See, I don't know why. Why does it work there? And that's even red, where this one's yellow. That's... It is a mystery. Those are... That's yellow. Yellow. Yeah, that's, interesting. Especially since it's showing yellow right now. That should be the color it should be, but it's not. It's red. That's interesting as well. All right, let's go over here. Now we did basically one out. Whoa. So on that corner right there, we need these. And then 2 out. And that should let us put floors out here. And then we were out of wood beams again. You know who makes a lot of wood beams? I make a lot of wood beams. What were we doing with the old weapon thingy? Were we waiting for something else here? I don't remember now. Oh, wooden beams. Well, son of a bitch. And I just used them all. Okay, well, we can deal with that. Pull out some more sapwood. Like just a shit ton of sapwood. There we go. And then we're gonna make a bunch of wooden beams. And I'm gonna pause it because I'm gonna make a bunch of wood beams. I'm gonna make a bunch of planks, and then we'll be back. Okay, well I made a bunch of beams and ran out of room, so we're gonna put this table up here, this workbench. Okay. Yeah, this is all the stuff that I've already unlocked. Mining hardness 2. I wonder if we should just skip to iron. Iron chopping axe. Iron axe head. Because I think we can do this with, yeah, because it'd say wrought iron if it was... Okay, so we got some work to do here. We got some crafting to do. Let's, just gonna have to make more storage bins. Good lord. Okay, put you in there. We'll put those in there. That hopefully is enough for what we need to do here. Okay. Iron. We have some pure, some iron ore. Smelt it down. We have a shitload of iron ore. Charcoal, which we also have an absolute shitload of. Let's get some of this stuff cooking. We got glass going on in here. Wrought. Oh. That makes wrought iron? I have to have impure iron. Okay. Well, I was not aware of that. I thought maybe the pure iron would be the wrought iron. Okay. I run impure iron ore. All right. We've got some iron ore cooking up. We need to make more of these. But let's trade those. Grab this. What does it make or take to make those? Simple chest planks. Make 2 more. Okay. And we need, what did, yeah, we're gonna have to wait for that to cook, so let's do a little bit more building while we're waiting. We would have, okay. Wait, we need more planks. Let's make some more planks. Should be enough for 2 more floor pieces. I like this little recently built section. I keep forgetting about it. Very handy. That's not right. There we go. Alright, we don't need these ladders. So I'm quickly getting to a point where we're gonna need to start putting up kind of the outer structure here. The hell was that? What was that noise? It sounded like a airplane crashed. Be kind of cool to get a time lapse of that guy's building or that person's building from here. Now, was that like, that means something here finished? Definitely not. That's still got 25 minutes. I don't know what caused that noise. That was interesting. Okay, so we need clay and nice stone, which I believe sand. I just want to make sure that we don't have any in bins before I go pulling more out. Right, let's put this wood in here. and this. And we can grab more clay. And nice stone. Wow, we're gonna run out of that real quick. Whereas I guess the last building I did, there wasn't much use of the stone aside from the foundation. Hmm. I don't know if I like that being on the very edge like that. 'Cause that means that this border thing is gonna stick out on this side. Wonder what would happen if we move it in a block. Whoa. Like there. And that makes it interesting, that's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna need you there. We can get rid of that. Hmm. Not sure how we want to do this outside though. We'll kind of leave that for now. I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to want to change these to wood. Except is that just the interesting. So short version of that. You need fine wood beam and fine wood planks. Because that would definitely open this up a little bit. However, we're still gonna have these ground issues sticking through here, so yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just leave it as stone for now. I wonder if that's actually the top bit. Oh, I'm like, what? Why is that? weird like that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it like this, but this is an interesting way to do it, I guess. Hey, there's somebody out there with full plate armor on. Okie dokie. So, I'm gonna keep using these temporarily. We got out to here. And then 2 more out, which would be out here, but how can we space that? Maybe with these? That could be something there. Maybe some height adjustments and do some kind of designery with that. I don't know. Just throwing shit out there at the moment. And that's plenty of headroom if that ends up staying. The hell is that in the upper left corner there? It was weird. Let's see if we can get this rounded off in here. Oh, we've got a problem there. Problem solved. And this might be a little interesting here. Let's see if we can do this. Not bad. Actually better than this. You know, I think they're all right. Okay. And then we need to do the same thing here. The hell else just blew up there? So the key is getting the snap point where you need it. Okay. Put these back. Neat little corner there we can put something on. Maybe the same here. Either that or we round it off up here too. We'll ponder. We'll think about that one. All right, so let's kind of work on what this outer layer is going to look like here. Because I have no idea yet. Want it to be somewhat stone looking, at least maybe this part of it will be mostly stone. Like castle-like looking stone. Which means where's the big, is that the big one? That's just square foundation. There's a big, foundation post. Oh, no, that's the large column. All right, well, whatever. Let's just go to walls here. So I kind of want to have this wall inset one spot. Although we're going to want windows here, so let's see. We do this and maybe these columns. That's more like it. So I could run this column up. Remove the other one. Oh, you know what though? I wonder if I'm gonna get... That might be touching this enough to give that? Is that? Not sure how that works. I don't want the temporary column to give me the wrong readings on this one. Can't tell if that's going through the floor or not. Certainly is. Well, that's green. But it's green because of that. How visible is that? Not at all. Still green. Let's get around and get rid of the other ones. Okay, so far so good. Now, why can't you put it there? That's weird. So maybe I want this. Gonna stay? Namaste. Does it go? Yes, it goes through. Okay, so nope on that. Can't tell if that's... Yeah, that looks like it's... That looks good. Okay, now... Maybe we do big old windows here. Yeah, I kind of like that. I wonder if we could... We might be able to frame those in with stuff like this. short rough pillar cottage. How's that look? It's a little messy looking there with the rocks kind of coming through there, but I don't hate it. I think we'll leave the stone either way. Maybe with some of the higher quality beams we can do something different there. You can also check where are the horizontal ones. Short beam, that's fine wood beam. We don't want fine wood. Interesting. Those don't look level, but whatever. Moving on. So if we can kind of repeat this pattern, so we're going to do one of these, skip one of these, and you, and small pillar, this. I think that's about right. Yeah, looks good. Let's get up here so we can get a better point of view on this. And I guess we'll just go upstairs. Think I can jump on that? I was out of stamina. Oops. There we go. All right. Perfect. I like it. We shouldn't need these anymore. Uh-oh. That one's not gonna like that. Oh well, we'll fix that later. Okay. So, wall. Full brick wall. Down one. We put the other one here. Here so. And can we put this one here? Oh, is this gonna... Yeah, that should space out right, I hope. That's not what I need. I need this. Is it gonna space out right? Let's see. I think that's okay. Okay, we gotta put this floor back. Good there. Yeah, I like that. It's gonna leave it nice and open. Yeah, this doesn't space right, but maybe we just fill this all the way in right here. See how we like that. Ooh, we gotta go this way. Hmm. Boy, the line, you can see that line there. I would rather have that actually line up with the rest of the windows. Like here. And then stack on that maybe. Wait a minute. That's not right though. There we go. And then let's just put this little guy in there. I don't want to drop it down to there. There, at least that line kind of goes with that top of the window, and that line goes with the bottom of the window, and I'll just ignore that one. We'll pretend like it's not there. How's that sound? We can put like banners on this or something. All right, same thing on this side. And are we lined up? It's hard to see with the blue at night makes it harder to see stuff. Yeah, I think we're good there. So, I wish you could put these right on the corners, like on the... And like almost like putting a border around like here. Something like that. All right, let's get to work here. It's gonna be... Well, no, because the top lines up, so let's get rid of this. I was gonna say it's gonna be hard to get that stuff lined up, but this... As long as we get that lined up. Which I don't know if it is. We bring the top of our screen down here. It's either down one or it's just right. I can't tell. The shadow's too dark. Is there a torch? Can I make a torch? No. Small vial, slender bronze earring. Okay, we've got all that. Basic weaponsmithing bench. Let's see how we're doing on the old iron. Break it up a little bit. Okay, we got one. Iron ingot. So we want to make one of these. And so we need an iron spike and an iron bar. Iron bar. Iron spike takes 2 iron bars, so we need 2 more of these. Okay, and then we need there we go. We need another iron bar. Leather band, axe handle. Another iron bar. Oh, that's, we can only make 2 and we just ran out of iron. Well, hopefully. Let's keep picking that. What is this? Radiant. Oh, cool. It shows you the abilities. Nice. Yeah. Iron pickaxe. Axe handle and coarse leather band. We need 5 coarse leather band, which I think we have somewhere. That's bronze. Coarse leather string. Coarse leather band. Okay, we need 5 of these. What is it? Left alt. Nope. Split. Middle click. Oh yeah, middle click drag. This is so weird. We need like industry standard buttons for inventory stuff. 5. And then what else? Oh, the handle. I don't know if that's made here. Bronze nails. Shortwood stock and bronze nails. That's longwood stock. That's our copper. Inventory is quickly going to drive me crazy not being cleaned up. Bronze sheet. I don't remember what you use for bronze nails. Iron nail, bronze nails. Bronze bar. Okay, so we'll craft one of those. 5 bronze ingots make 1 bronze bar. Okay, 50 nails. Okay, okay. I can live with that. Alright. Oh, I need to make an axe handle. Axe handle. Nope, shortwood stock. Do I have any wood on me? No. And I don't know if we have any put away or... Probably not. Let's just pull it out of here. Okay, we got some of those. Axe handle. All right. Wait, what? Where'd my leather bands go? Didn't I put... Well, that's tempered. Iron pickaxe. I still don't... What? Okay, I thought for sure I actually put those in my inventory, but apparently not. Weird. Didn't I have... Did I use them for something else? What the shit? Can you name these? No. Yeah, for as much inventory as you have to hold on to in this game, I really wish they had better inventory management. Iron pickaxe. Oh, that'll be so much better. Alright, we don't need this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it though. There isn't like a delete item in this. You just kind of drop it and wait for it to despawn, I guess. Can I whip it into the water? Good enough. Alright, and then we're gonna have to wait for this to finish to make the axe, which is actually what I should have been making in the first place, but oh well. I mean, we need the pickaxe as well. So, back to our walls. We got a bunch of random shit we don't really need, but whatever. See, they haven't fixed the light flickering at certain times of the day. And I haven't fixed my brain to hit the right keys yet. We all have our faults. Let's do this. Make sure that's kind of halfway over like the other ones. Can't see shit. Okay, so that's about the same width of that beam in between. Those seems like those have more room. If this thing was not necessary, I could move that, but right in my way. Yeah, I don't know if I need to bring that in one more. Good enough. We're gonna call that good enough. Okay. So we can get rid of this. And finish this. Does that fit in there? No. It makes me wonder though, would that kind of look cool with... Nah, probably not. Yeah, let's just do it the same. And I'm gonna see if I can get these out of here for now without busting the walls out. Ugh. No, I don't want to take that out. Shit. That one... Oh, that beam looked like it was larger than this other one. I guess we just do this. Get rid of you and you and you and you and you and you. And then we put this back in here. And we're good. Whoa. I wonder if we can do something cool in here too. Whoops. This. Whoa. Little close to the edge there. Guessing that goes through. It doesn't. Oh. It just barely does. It just looks like there's moss on the wood. I kind of am okay with that, but since this isn't the permanent flooring, I don't know if the other floor will show through and this one doesn't. I don't know. And if we put this there. Oh, we need one more. There. Not too bad. Yeah. I think this is a good start to the outer wall here. I'm gonna go ahead and call this episode. We got much more building to go. Thanks for watching, I appreciate it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.